So my name's Matt Raw and I'm the ceramic artist in residence at the V&A, and I'll be in total here for 6 months. The artist in residence is someone who exists at the museum. They don't live here, but they come in most days and work on an experimental body of work that they determine. There's no final piece necessarily, but it's just 6 months to develop as an artist and use the collection to inspire them. My background is that I'm from Manchester and I went to school there and studied an art foundation course at Manchester Metropolitan University. And then I did a course at university called Wood, Metal, Ceramics and Plastics. So it's quite a broad materials-based degree course, and I was at the University of Brighton. And then after that I moved back to Manchester, and my dad's an artist, so I spent a bit of time working with him and getting involved in other projects and some charity work and some other paid work in restaurants and stuff. And then decided that I wanted to refocus and continue my work with ceramics. So I did a residency in Denmark, and that was 6 months spent in this strange little town in a research centre, and that was really crucial for me. After that I studied at the Royal College of Art and did a master's there, which is just down the road in South Kensington, and that kind of propelled me into a studio with other artists and a bit of a foothold in London, and now I'm here 4 years later. So if GCSEs didn't go to plan, that doesn't mean you're a good artist. If that's what you want to do and you're interested in that world and interested in creating things, stick with it and pursue it into sixth form, because I got a B at GCSE art. There were amazing drawers and painters there, which is fine, but I'm not a drawer and painter. I prefer using my hands and getting messy and being a sculptor. There wasn't that facility for me, but that doesn't mean I'm bad at art because I got a B at GCSE. I'm a professional now, I've got a master's, I'm at the V&A, so don't peak at school. Advising any young artist, I'd first and foremost say do an art foundation course. That's the biggest piece of advice I could give, because it allows you to make mistakes and experiment and get a little feel for what it is to be an art student. Because you can be at sixth form college on an art course, but you're not an art student, you're a sixth form student, which is an important step. But once you're in an art foundation course, you're surrounded by other young artists, and those conversations and that environment that you're in is really crucial. Because when I was studying, it was necessary to progress, but now it's not necessary and you can skip that and go straight on. So my advice would be to not rush, take your time, do an art foundation course, make some mistakes, have fun, and then do your degree. There are workshops here that are available to schools, both at primary level and secondary level, and the information can be found online. I myself run the graphics workshop for secondary school pupils, and they come and we have an intense one-day workshop into looking at alternative routes and aesthetics in graphics. So that's one example of the workshops that happen here, but there are lots and lots of different practitioners that offer workshops, and you can come with your teachers in your class and be involved in one-day workshops here that you can then take back to school and feed into your work. At the V&A residency at the moment, obviously surrounded by all this incredible work that's centuries old, all the skill and the creativity, it's quite a lot of pressure to come in. So even at a stage where I'm starting to get a bit more developed, you're still going to be worried and questioning yourself. It doesn't stop as soon as you have a degree or a good project or something. So there's still doubt in every single part of your existence. But yeah, keep going if that's what you want to do.